Alright everybody, welcome to Let's Play Blinx, the Time Sweeper for the Xbox. It's brought to you by GameAnyone.com. It's time, guys. Now that I've shown you every cat medal in the game, explained everything about this game, it's time to take on the hardest thing about this game. The final fucking boss, Momentopolis. This is the hardest boss in the game. As you can see, the Tom Tom gang, and there's Benito and Princess Lena, we've finally caught up to them, and now they've all been frozen. And they're all being transformed into that. If you remember what I told you. Welcome to the final boss, the Time Devil. But the first thing he does is make us go through a boss gauntlet. I am not kidding with you. The first thing we do upon starting is do a boss gauntlet. Here, we're going to be facing the toughest bosses in the game. We'll start off with the easiest of the toughest. And of course, this is, of course, as you know... Ouch! This is, of course, you know, the Dust King. And that was my first fail, and wow, I actually got hit by this boss, and I usually never get hit by this boss either. So weird. Now, I advise you to hoard as many items as you can during these boss fights, because you're going to need the money that you get from them. Move it, move it, move it, move it. There we go. So yeah, there's nothing really changed in the boss fight. It's still the same. We're still fighting this guy. There's no pattern change. So, you know, just do the same pattern as you were before. Here's something to note, guys. Fuck that noise, alright? Now, it's alright to lose lives here, because before you fight the final boss, there's a shop you'll be going to. Okay, fucking cheap ass. Usually never gets this close to hitting me. I'm not letting him do that attack. So yeah, you during these boss fights, and I implore this, you abuse your time controls. I'm not going to do it for this boss because I know this boss too well. Yeah, I know him too well, and I don't plan on getting hit more than a couple of times. But for the next bosses, some of them you might know, well, you're gonna know all the bosses because you fought them all before. And that takes care of him. I'm not gonna waste my time controls for the gold here, but collect as much gold as you can. You're going to need it for the shop when you leave this world. Alright. Now it's time for the next boss. The next boss is not as hard, of course. Now we're gonna get fast forwarded to the next boss. Yep. We're gonna be facing the Hydrosol. Let's hope I don't slide into my death like I was before. And you can get retries here, so get these retries. Oh shit! I ran into a pause crystal. I didn't even see it. Shit! I did not mean for him to do that. What is he doing all the way over there? Shoots time crystals. Is there anything that I see worth getting? I'm gonna stick right here. Okay, I think it's about time I do the first hit. There we go. I don't expect this boss to be, you know. And he puts this right back. Good job. I'm still waiting for him to shoot some more of those, yeah, these drum cans here. Go ahead and make him eat this one. Or not. Oh gosh. Now let's stay on this. Alrighty. I'm not sure if I'm probably going to show off the boss Gauntlet. But these are all the same bosses, no changes at all, so. He sinks a platform that I didn't want. It usually doesn't do that. And he usually doesn't hit me with that move either. I'm getting my ass handed to me by these bosses that usually don't kill me. Okay, let's... I see another retry crystal, but there's not enough. There's only one, actually. Well, once you put this back here, might as well make him eat it again. What? Did he go through the floor? He went through the goddamn floor. Alright. Come on. Eat this. But again, this isn't the worst bloods we're going to be facing. I can destroy this one. Okay, let's use a little time control here. Rewind that. Because I want to get that hit. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Really close. Alright. I'm actually, before when I said that you don't want to stand on the main land when he does this, I don't think he's programmed to do that, actually. So I take that statement back, because I don't think he'll actually do it. Alright. I want to sink this. Make sure you jump in place in this area when you kill him, because you can slide off and die like I did when I fought him the first time. Alright, that takes care of that guy. We're gonna rewind back to a previous boss. And yeah, I think this boss is harder than the Hydrosol. Fucking Caragon II. I don't like this boss. You know where I stand with it. But on this stage, you can get retries. And I will be doing such thing. I will also be getting pauses here. Pauses are very useful against this boss. Alright. Now, unlike last time, I plan to abuse the time controls with this boss. He's gonna go back? No, he's not. Oh, wait, yes he is. Whoa! Let's not get on the ground of that. Let's move far away, because he's gonna charge at us now. Same pattern. And like I said, jumping is the best way to avoid him here. Now, I'm gonna wait till he starts his phase where he charges at you twice, because that's the phase where I want to start abusing the time controls. It's at that point that I'm gonna start needing it. Other than that, I think this boss will be really easy with abusing of time controls. Alright. It's actually after one more hit that he will start charging at me twice. Alright. And I also want to make sure I have a lot of items for when he starts that phase. Let's get behind him. Not giving him a chance this time. One more hit, and he's done. There's another reason why I tell you to use your time controls here. No. Let's wait for him to land. Pause again. I could have used slow, but I'd rather use a pause. Alright. Now, don't walk into him while he's paused, because he'll still kill you. Now, the reason why I tell you to use your time controls, and wow, that's a lot. I actually think I'll use it slow. The reason why I tell you is because at the beginning of the final boss fight, you're going to lose all your time controls, no matter what you have. Alright, and now for the final part of this boss gauntlet. This asshole. The fucking Juggernaut II. And, of course, he starts off being really fast. Ooh. With you just being barely able to escape him. And he usually... Again, he's attacking more often than he does normally. Let's go ahead and get this retry. I thought I had I thought I had another trash. Fuck. Slow this down. He ain't gonna be happy. Nope. There we go. Oh! Not a very good place for those trash balls. Avoid you. Using time controls, you know, it won't. There's never really a good time to use time controls against him. But against the time balls, there's a good time. Give me that. Oh. Now, let's go the other way. Roll. Oh crap. Alright, there we go. Another hit. Here he's gonna start this phase instead of rolling at us. Avoid. You can actually hit him during this phase if you kill all the time balls before he gets fully recovered. You'll exit out of this phase about after 5 jumps, so you gotta be pretty quick. What? What just happened? Oh, I think I see it. I think a tom-tom bomb exploded. Yeah, right there. around him. Great, he's coming after me, and I walked right into that. Okay, this should be it. Let's watch out, because you don't want him killing us upon death, like he has done before. Alright, now let's leave.